Alright guys, back again for another review. Big Tom.
Damien.
Today we're going to be doing the VTR by Innokin V2.
Yep, yeah, I do like Innokin products. One of my first variable voltage mod was a Innokin V3. No, it was a VV, actually. I'm lying, completely. And yeah, ever since then I've sort of had a little soft spot for Innokin products like the 134, the SVD, and now the VTR, which is their nice little box mod. I say little and nice, it's a fucking heavy piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? It really is. This is a variable wattage and a variable voltage device. It basically takes an 18650 battery. It's heavy as shit, it is sturdy. Although, for me, there's a major issue. It's brass and chrome plated. Yeah. But, you know, it's a cool little device. It comes with a iClear 30B or something, yeah. One of them. I'll show you in the close-up what you get in the box. And yeah, I mean, it's a cool little box mod. I do actually like it. You don't like it, do you?
I don't like the look of it, no. It is hard and it's decent, but I don't like the look of it, no. That ring on it just doesn't do anything for me. Yeah,
it goes from, yeah, the ring on it, you can, some people have been taking that ring off, but, you know, I actually like it. I can put a spheroid in it, I can put a K-Fun Mini in it. It's a 19mm diameter on this ring, so 19mm mods and under does fit in nice. And you do get sort of like an extension thing that goes in there, and you can put your fucking 22mm on top, but that's just ridiculous looking. Proper. Now this goes from 3 volts to 6 volts, it goes from 5 watts to 15 watts, so there's plenty of power in it. Like Tom said, this is the V2, so it doesn't have any spinning locking ring or any spinning ring that it used to have on the bottom that caused potential problems. It comes in 2 finishes. This is the mirrored polished finish. There is also a camo green if you want to look a bit army. And yeah, it's got a nice little button on the top to check your ohms. And a little turny dial to turn up or down your required voltage or wattage. The battery goes in the bottom. You've got your button on the back there, which they uses that typical Innokin design of the 3 clicks on, 3 clicks off. It does have a light LED inside, green meaning full power, to yellow, to red when you need to change your button. So pretty much there. And it does have a nice little screen on the front there. Yeah, I mean, you can get these pretty much all over the gaff now. UK E6 store does them, my E-Pack, Premier E-Liquids do them, and they're retailing between around £70 to £80, around that. They do also do them on Fastech for about 40 quid. But yeah, I mean, it really is a solid piece of kit. You know,
this is, if police watch around vaping as a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, Superman 0 Charlie 1 Bravo. You know, or if you're on a construction site, oi! Move them bricks over there, you bastard! You know, it kind of looks like that. It's sort of like one of them old mobile phones used to have, like heavy as shit, and it just be, you know, Mum, I'm not coming home tonight, I'm cold. You know, not that I'd ever say that to my mum. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. Anyway, yeah, so we'll go down on the table now. I'll show you how it comes in a box, show you basically how it works, and then we'll come back and have a little chat about it. Alright, so see you in a minute. So here you have your iTaste VTR as it comes in this rather nice little flight case. Pretty similar as the iTaste 134 came to you. And if we undo the little catch here and open it up, you can see there you have your iTaste VTR, comes with your iClear 30 and your extension tube basically to put in case you want to use a 22mm or above a 19mm atomizer. So let's take this out of the box. Get rid of that. A really nice flight case. I love the fact that they do them. Really nice touch. So yeah, there's your iTaste VTR. Big solid hunk of metal there. And your extension tube. It does come with this iClear 30 with a removable drip tip there. It's a bottom coil atomizer. I tend not to use these as much, but it's not bad for what it is. I'm going to put a K-Fun Mini 2.1 ES in there because I think it's really quite nice. Now it comes with its usual 3 clicks on, 3 clicks off design. 1, 2, 3, and we're back on. You can see there that it has the LED, green for fully charged, yellow for running out and red for time to change your battery. You have iTaste on the front, and on the back you have their usual logo. I taste it, I love it. Yeah, really solid. Here's your LCD screen. So you push your button on the top above the dial there, and it tells you your ohms. This is reading 1.1, and it's on wattage mode, currently at 8 watts. If you want to change that to voltage mode, you press it again, you can see your volts there on 3.2, or press it again for power. Really nice and simple. Button on the side. Lovely. It is a 19mm diameter. Here it does have this ring going around it. I've seen some people online are taking off this ring to put their 22mm atomizers inside, but then it wouldn't have a guard there, and also you would damage it and lose the warranty. If we take this off and put this rather crazy extension piece in, which does have a 510 connection, and it is also ego threaded, and you would say use a K-fun on the top, that's pretty much what it's going to look like. It really isn't very nice like that. It's pretty much like a ray gun. But yeah, you do have that option if you want. You know, you won't void your warranty that way, and you can use your 22mm atomizers. But for me, for this, I like to use it with lower diameter atomizers, like a K-fun Minute, like a spheroid. This is the V2 version. The first version did have a spinning ring here that was technically used in case you wanted to adjust it for your various atomizers for airflow, but this ring doesn't move on this one, so therefore you're not going to get any resistance dropping or any shorting or anything like that. But yeah, vent holes at the back in case you have a battery that vents. The battery goes into the bottom here with a nice spring-loaded battery pack there. You put that in, and it does have that memory basically, so if you turn it on after changing the battery, it will still set at the same wattage that you had, or the same voltage that you had prior. It does have reverse battery protection, so if I was to put the battery in the wrong way up, it will not fire, it will not turn on. It has 10-second cutout. There we go. 1, 2, 3. So basically, if it's on in your pocket and the button is held down, after 10 seconds, it will not fire. It will just turn off. Yeah, but you know, it's a very heavy, very sturdy piece of kit. That's probably because it is made of brass. It is chrome plated, and this is the mirrored finished one. So it is a proper fingerprint magnet, as you can see there. They do come also in like a camo green sort of finish, obviously, which is not a fingerprint magnet, but I kind of like this. You know, fair enough, I've got to wipe it down every so often, but I do like the fact that it's all glistening and all shiny, and it's extremely heavy, very sturdy. It feels like it's built to last. I like the screen, I like the simplicity of it. Yeah, it's a nice device, you know, for what it is. Innokin come up with some great designs. They do some great pieces. They're not too expensive, they're not too high priced, and they do work and they do last. They're very reliable. Inside the box you also get an instruction manual, as per usual with Innokin. You get a very detailed manual. You get a piece of paper to show you how to fill the iClear 30 that's inside. And you also get your warranty and safety precaution leaflet. But yeah, as per usual, very nice detailed instruction manual. Not that you'll need it, because it is a very simple device. And yeah, feels good in the hand. Definitely for a left-hander. So it's thumb, and you can see your screen really nice. On the right hand, you would have to use your middle finger, your fuck-off finger, as I like to call it. Yeah, there it is there. The Innokin VTR.
So after moving them bricks and arresting that local youth, back to vaping, here we go. VTR it's pretty cool. I don't like the look of it, it's ugly, but it bangs on and it's decent.
I mean, it's solid. I like it. I do. I have a soft spot for Innokin products, like I said, and you know, I like the weight of it. You know, it's going to be in your fucking pocket. It probably weighs so much because it is brass. The mirrored finish on it. I mean, even though I prefer it to the camo green, this is a fucking fingerprint magnet. You are constantly wanking this off throughout the course of the day to try and get your fingerprints off it. I do like its simplicity. And I do like the fact it's variable voltage and variable wattage, whereas on the one before this, the Innokin i134 even, was just variable wattage. This has now got the option of having both variable voltage and variable wattage. I don't mind the fact that it's a 19mm ring around the top of it, because I have various atomizers that can fit in this, like a spheroid, like a Typhon GS, like a K-Fun Mini. I would happily use them all the time. The iClear 30, obviously, that comes with it, I don't particularly like using them. I don't use them, so I'm not too bothered, leave them in the box. But I do think it looks really nice with a spheroid in it. It does look really nice with a K-Fun Mini in it. Typhon GS, yeah. But, you know, Typhon GS on anything is a bit, yeah. So, you know, it's a solid piece of kit, you know, and it's a great device. It feels strong. It feels like it could take a fucking beating. It could also give a fucking beating if you use this on a assailant. So
Can't put it in your sock, though.
No, you can't. It's too big for a fucking sock. You need a Christmas stocking for this. But I do. It feels really nice for me. I mean, I'm a left-hander, so you know, it's quite nice in that hand for me to vape.
To wear.
Yeah, it's nice and powerful. The battery life on it is it does eat through batteries. I will give it that. You do have to change. I have to change an 18650 pretty much nearly about 3/4 of the day. So you're going through kind of 1.5 batteries a day in it. But it is a simple device. You know, especially with the dial at the top. Your 3 clicks on and off. Your little LED screen, so it does read your ohms, it does tell you the resistance, and you can switch very easily between voltage and wattage. Yeah.
It's like you step up from your cool Fire 2, isn't it? So
yeah, but Cool Fire 2 is just your variable wattage, and it looks like an explosive device. So yeah, it's a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, it is a solid piece of kit, and I'll give them that for making something like this. I do actually quite like it, and I use this when I go out and about, put it in my pocket, so you know it's always fucking there because it weighs an absolute ton. And yeah, it's I like the mirrored finish, apart from the fingerprint problem with it, but you're going to get that on any mirrored finish. The price, it's not too bad. They will be dropping down pretty much soon. You can pick these up, like I said, for like 40 quid off Fast Tech. There are some shops out there doing them at 60 quid, between 60 and 80 pound. Comes in a really nice box, as usual, as they have done with the 134s. You know, Innokin, you know, it's reliable, and they're built to last. So yeah, I like its scores.
Definitely. You'll probably give it a looks about 8, 9.
Yeah, I do like the look of it personally. It fits nice in the hand, especially with something like a spheroid or you know, something under the 19mm in there, or 19mm and under. Especially a small little atty like this, it's really nice. I'm going to give it an 8. I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah, I've seen people hacking off the ring to get stuff in it. It's going to look stupid, but end of the day, it's does what it does.
Yeah, a lot of people, like I said, have hacked off the ring because they want to use a K-Fun light in it, or they want to use a 22mm atomizer in it. For me, I've got plenty of other mods that will do that, so I'm happy to keep the ring on there and just use my smaller diameter atomizers in it. You know, I do kind of like that ring. It does protect the atomizer. If that ring isn't on there, then obviously you're going to have a bit of issue. You might catch the drip tip and rip the 510 off of your atomizer if you ain't fucking careful. So I'm happy to keep that on there and use my 22mm atomizers on my 22mm mods. You know, but yeah, for vape, depending on the resistance, depending on the atomizer, it's nice. Variable voltage on it, which I do like. Variable wattage, which is nice and simple. I like the button. I'm going to give it a 9 for vape. Do you know what I mean? It does what it has to do. The fact that it's brass and chrome plated, I'd preferred it to have been stainless steel, but then it wouldn't have had so much weight. And obviously that's why they're going for it. They want it to be a nice, heavy sort of construction workers mod. Do you know what I mean? Harry! Number 2 on the cables! You know. Come on! Brick! Tea time! You know, that's probably why they've gone for it to be so heavy. I like the fact it's pretty simple on the battery. You just flick and it comes out. That's really nice. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I do like it as well. Just ugly as fuck.
It's not ugly. I don't find it ugly.
Stick that fucker on it.
That's fucking ugly. Danger! No, I can't stop doing that whenever I see that fucking atomizer. But yeah, you know, it's a great little mod. I do like it. I use it out and about. I take it out with me in case, you know, I don't want to scratch any of my iron stuff or any bits and pieces like that. And like I said, when it's in your pocket, you know it's in your pocket. You don't have to go, I forgot my mod. Oh, it's in your fucking pocket. Well, that's just weighing me down. You know, whatever you do, don't fucking fall into the sea with this in your pocket, mate, because you ain't coming back up. Okay, yeah, so that's the Innokin VTR, variable voltage and variable wattage device, 19mm atomizer, circumference diameter, whatever the fuck you want to call it now. This is the V2 without the locking, without the twisting ring now, which I discovered by trying to prise that open with some pliers, and it didn't work. But yeah, nice screen on it, nice button. Good for either hand. I'm a lefty, so it's nice with my thumb there. It does kind of feel like a lefty mod.
Yeah, it does,
if
yeah.
it was in the right there, you wouldn't get your screen. You'd have to use your index finger or your fuck off finger to push it. So yeah, VTR, highly recommended. I really like it for an out and about sort of mod, you know. No danger of fucking anything going wrong with it. The only danger is dropping it on your foot. Thanks very much for watching this review, and we will see you on the next one. Stay safe.